feel to work with the youth, to see these guys perform and excel as an elder statesman?
It's incredible because I see, well, there's so many, he's just unbelievable. I mean, everybody in the band is great. Tallan's great. He's got such a ferocious part of his playing. He just, I love it, and I wish I had that. And this kid, you know, I've played with some great drummers, and he's right up there. One of them's over here, man, Bill Went from Element. And this kid's right there, and to be 18 years old and to be that good is just mind-bending to me. I just started playing the guitar probably 6 months before I turned 18, so I can't imagine being that good at back then. So, man, just killer. It's just killer.
The one thing,
Dean has always been like a father figure to me.
Hey, come on. But the one thing about being the young guy, after, you know, before a show, after a show, and they say, you're 18 years old, how you feeling? You can't say I'm tired. You're 18 years old. You can't be tired, so, okay, that's good.
Hey, I beat the shit out of this kid with that set, though. That was a tough set. And,
well, he's 18.
Still standing, yeah.
He can do it. Dean, great set, brother. Love you. 27 years with a metal man and still going strong. Kevin Rand, you're holding down the bass line just fine, brother. Okay, I don't give you enough credit, but I do love you. Mason Bahr, you're 18, fuck you.
3 more, sorry. 3 more. On the guitar, the wonderful, the great Mr. Mitch Mitchell, y'all. Big singer in the Boneyard, Blacktop Kings, Pop Cuts and the Hucksters, Headley Grange, Milwaukee. He's in it all. He does everything. But man, on top of being a phenomenal guitar player, he's an amazing human being. Super, super great guy. I love Mitch. I got a little man crush on Mitch when he plays guitar. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell him. It might go to his head. But actually, funny story. So I used to host a jam down at Kelly's Bleachers, and I think this was the first time I met you was at Kelly's, wasn't it?
No, the first time I met you was at Saloon.
I'm talking about Mitch.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking to me. I'm just going to leave the stage now. Okay.
I'm going to get
This is kind of about us.
This is about me and Mitch.
This is about us.
This is about our bromance, okay? We got a bromance here.
Yeah, 2020, right before the pandemic.
Yep. We met
Mr. Steve Broad. I can't see anybody.
He's up there. He is. He's right there. He told me he's like.
There he is.
He told me, you do any shows with Mitch?
Steve Broad said, you have to come down to the jam and jam with Tallan.
He was adamant on it too. He was very adamant.
We came down there, me, Steve, Paulie Martin, and dude, I think from Janesville, Carrie Nation, not coming up with his name.
I don't know.
Damn it.
I don't remember.
But yeah, jam with Tallan, and we were like, we clicked.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
where our friendship began. And
we're like, oh, we're gonna be playing together again. I don't know how or what or what.
That's like verbatim what you said too. And then, and then a couple years later, we're jamming. I'm jamming with you guys with the Blacktop Kings. That's where I met Kevin. And well, Kevin's right behind you though. But
yeah, anybody see Tallan jam with us on Blacktop Kings? It was pretty phenomenal.
A couple places. And then I put this show together, and I was like, Mitch. Originally, it was Guitar Revolution, and he was a part of that. And then fast forward a year, it was the Guitar Titans tribute, and now it's the Guitar Brotherhood. So I've known Mitch a little while, and I'm super honored to have him. And then making it quick, moving on to Brett Furuta.
Can I talk now?
You can talk now.
Sorry.
So
I didn't mean to interrupt your.
It's okay. You know what? It's all right. I'll
memories. All right.
I'm reminiscing right now. I met Brett in 2019 at Saloon on Calhoun for the open jams on Wednesday night.
Yep.
And I
he started doing like Van Halen and Ozzy and
Guns N' Roses. I held him against his will. I said, "You have to play with me. I don't care what you say." He said, "Yes." It's no matter, automatically yes. And
every week he would say, "Hey, can you sing this song?" And most of the time I couldn't.
But so I'd be still do it.
Sure. Why not?
And then I found this song, and I was like, this next song that we're gonna do. And I was like, man, I love. And it was, I think 2020 or 2020, 2021, I don't remember. When I hurt my hand the first time back playing, we did this next song.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. But before I introduce this next song, how about it one time for the amazing Jen Schafer on vocals, y'all. I had never met Jen until we did the rehearsals for this show.
That's true.
Yeah, which is crazy to think we've never crossed paths earlier.
We like had a whispering past each other, a near miss, as you might say.
Yes.
We did. What was it? The
Pocket Cube, Session 3.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
Which is actually
that thing.
Yeah. Which Mason, Jen, and I were all in, and Dean. I believe Dean was as well. No, you weren't in this year, were you?
No, I wasn't.
But
they didn't want me.
But it's crazy to think Jen was doing it with us, and I mean we were on different songs, but it's crazy to think we never crossed paths in rehearsal. The only time we actually seen each other was for the group picture.
Oh yeah, we were in the same room.
We were in the same room.
Miss.
Yeah. Well, we were in the same room twice. Same room, but yeah. But I'm happy to have Jen be a part of this as well, and she's gonna sing a song next that you're gonna love. But
before you introduce this song,
no,
I got a funny story.
Uh-oh.
So when we started rehearsing for this show, I come to Tallan's rehearsal spot, and I've got my hot tea, singer shit.
It's better not go badly.
I come in and Tallan's got a gallon of chocolate milk. A gallon.
And I drank the whole dang thing.
He drank the whole thing.
To be fair, I bought it like 30 minutes before we started.
This happened more than one rehearsal as well.
It did. I haven't. I was gonna buy a gallon of chocolate milk and chug it on stage, but I was like, man, I'm gonna get sick if I do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
But
can anybody go down to the Quick Trip and get a gallon?
Yeah. Can you hurry and get it in like the next 15
There's like
minutes?
5 Quick Trips, like
all
2
in a
blocks
row.
away.
Yeah.
Please, everyone, support this man's chocolate milk habit. We really appreciate it.
My addiction. I have an addiction to Quick Trip.
He's a growing boy.
I think I grew a total 3 inches.
I think you did.
But for this next song, Brett, we actually got to see this guy.
We did at the Riverside.
It was probably one of the best concerts. Has anyone ever seen Slash and Miles Kennedy Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators featuring Slash live, or at least heard him on the radio?
I seen him live.
Not to make these people think less of me. But I cried at that show, dude.
I cried at Anastasia.
Because I've never seen Slash before.
Neither have I.
And Guns N' Roses to me is
God's.
Yes.
Okay.
So
for this
I'm very sensitive.
So for this next song, this is my favorite song by Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators featuring Slash. It goes like this, a little tune called Anastasia. Does anyone know it? No? How's everybody doing? Y'all feeling all right? I said you feeling all right? Frick yeah! I try not to swear on stage.
The fucking margarita.
So, joining me for this song is the amazing Dean Arndt from the Metal Men. How about for Dean, y'all, eh? Dean is one of my favorite local guitar players. He's just crazy. And we're throwing him a curveball. We're playing Wicked Sensation by Lynch Mob right now.
It's like her thing. That's like her
I'm kidding. Actually, it's one of my favorites, but I've known Dean for quite some time. I think I opened for you guys the last year the Classic Rock stage was still a thing when Blue Oyster Cult. 2010, baby.
You were like 6 years old? No, you were like 10.
I would have been probably 10 going on 11, yes. Yeah. Those were the days. But then we got to play, I think the first time together at Guitar Mageddon.
Yes.
And I opened for you a couple times. We did Make-A-Wish together at 1175 down in Kansasville.
That's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too, because you had the whole wall of Marshalls.
Yeah. Now I got the mini rig here today.
Still Marshall, though.
Still Marshall.
So
my oldest son's name is Marshall, but he's not here. But my pride and joy, Luke, is here.
Aww. Yeah. And that's on video too, so Marshall's gonna see that. But I always love playing with Dean. I love playing with Dean and Mitch, but
And this is really cool for me too. Like Tallan said, we go back pretty far. But Mitch and Kevin and I go back to the High Treason days. That song that I played, last song in my set. His band, those guys were in Boneyard. They used to play with us in High Treason all over the place, and we became friends. And we played a lot of shows when they were in Blacktop Kings. They used to play with Metal Men quite a bit. And but we never really got to play on stage at the same time. So Tallan put this together last year, which is really awesome for me to be able to play with Mitch. After 35 years to be actually playing songs together was really awesome. So thank you for putting this together. And yeah, everybody, thanks. The whole freaking Kevin is a monster on the bass. Mitch goes without saying. Mason, Tallan, you're unbelievable.
I try.
And I'm happy to be part of this.
can't forget Brett Furuta and Jen Schafer either.
Well, I gave those props over there already, but Brett, amazing. Brett Furuta and Jen Schafer. Goes without saying, she's in a league of her own.
This is my set and Dean just took over. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm
You know, give me the mic. I'll keep talking all night.
Cut the mic. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But it's just an honor to be able to share the stage, because I mean, we don't get to play together very often. So I'm very honored and very blessed to be able to share the stage with everybody who's playing tonight. This means a lot. So we're gonna play a song. So back when I was 5 years old, I watched a G3 video with Joe Satriani, Steve Bahr, and Yngwie Malmsteen. And when Joe Satriani was on, I turned around to my dad and I said, "Dad, that's what I want to do. I want to play guitar." And fast forward a few months, Easter came around, I got the choice between a remote-controlled boat, a guitar, and a brand new bicycle. And I chose the guitar, and I haven't looked back since. And it's all thanks to Joe Satriani. So I want to cover one of his biggest hits. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I think this is my father's favorite song by Joe Satriani. Could be wrong, but I think it is. Here's a little tune called Always With Me, Always With You.
Me and Kevin go back to a band, Boneyard, and we used to play with Dean's band, High Treason, every time we could. I love these guys. So we're gonna do old Boneyard original instrumental, and nobody's got a VCR, so we couldn't tell exactly how it went. So we reimagined it, and then me and Dean got together one night, came up with all these crazy new parts. I went back in the lab and re-engineered some rhythms to go over it, much to Kevin's wonderment, dissatisfaction. No, he likes it now. He likes it. He's good. But yeah, you guys are going to like this. This is a song called Ice Lords 3.0.